Hey guys, so today I'm here with my girlfriend, now fiance, Audrey.
Hi.
Welcome to the channel.
Thank you, I feel welcomed.
So today I am doing a Q&A video on questions that you guys have about our engagement and wedding planning. So, pretty simple. Audrey did a Q&A video on her own channel, so you should go check it out on Odd Vlogs.
Yep.
Or should I say
Oh my gosh.
And then we'll probably do a combined Q&A video on our combined channel.
Yeah,
Audrey
we
and
can.
Spencer.
If you guys want to see that.
Yep. So if you want to see one on our combined channel too, let us know. And yeah, so I guess we'll just get into the questions. Okay, so I got these questions on my Instagram stories because I posted an Instagram story earlier today. It was today, right?
Yeah, it was this
morning.
morning.
Asking for questions, so thank you guys all for submitting them. There were too many for me to ask them all, so...
We would be here for probably like a couple of hours.
We would be here for hours if I tried to answer them all. But,
so check out his Instagram at A Better State if you want to be in future
Yes.
Q&As or other videos.
Yeah. Okay, so first question, which I will put them up here. First question, a lot of people ask this question, so I guess I'll just put all of them up here, but they've been asking, is it too early for us to be getting married? Like, why are we rushing into getting married so fast? Why is our engagement so short? And the short answer is because we don't feel like waiting.
Well, like, why
know?
wait if you know, like...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Why would you, like, we've known that we want to get married, and to us getting married is something that's important for our lives. Like, we've always I guess we've always wanted to get married. Not necessarily, like, how do I phrase that?
Day one!
Like,
Just kidding.
Since we were younger, we knew that we would want to get married
in the future.
at some point in the future.
That's true, because a lot of people
And so-
don't want to get
yeah,
married,
So getting married was something that we want to do, and we knew pretty quick that we wanted to get married to each other, and so why wait?
Yeah.
You know, like, if we know that that's what we want, then why wait? And as far as planning the wedding so quick and the engagement being so short is mainly just because we're excited to move in together, and that would make moving in together will just make a lot of things so much easier. So because we want to wait until after we're married to move in together, and so we're tired of waiting for that, so we're just getting it done.
Get it done.
Get it done. So, okay, next. Oh boy. Next questions are along the lines of, when did you know that you wanted to marry Audrey?
I don't know if you've ever, like, told me. I don't know. Do I know this? This is a great Q&A.
That's a good question. I guess technically, I knew that I kind of wanted to get married to you before I even, like, started talking about it with you.
I've
So
never heard this, by the way.
We hit it off so well that I was thinking that I wanted to get married to you, like, really early on. Like probably
married?
after 2 months after we started hanging out. So probably by, like, December. I didn't really start talking about it with you until, like, late January.
Yeah.
But we've known that we've wanted to get married for a while. It was just a matter of when. We did want to give dating a little longer time, though. So we weren't, like, getting married
That's
after,
true.
like...
Yeah.
We didn't want to get married after, like, 2 or 3 months of dating, so we dated a little
Can you
longer
imagine?
before...
If they think this is already too short, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. I've probably known that I wanted to marry you since last December.
Aw,
December
that's
2019.
cute.
So it's been a while.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me a date. December 19th.
Oh, no,
at
I don't have a
7
specific
p.m.
date. Other next questions. They've been asking, will we post a video of the wedding? Yes and no.
Not the whole day.
Yeah, we won't be posting the whole day, but there was another question like this. Will we be filming getting ready for the wedding? We'll probably film clips like that, like things before the wedding, and other clips throughout the wedding, but we're not planning on posting like a full video, like a full dedicated vlog just for the wedding.
On our wedding day, we probably won't be vlogging, so
Yeah.
it'll probably be just like when people come up to us to like interview us and stuff. It'll be
Yeah.
like little snippets.
Yeah, it'll just be clips throughout the day, not like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to just focus on letting that day be our day.
We want it to be personal, but we also like want it for memories and to share it too. So.
Yeah. Okay. Next question is, how did I organize the surprise on the trail for your proposal? That's a good question.
I was not involved.
It actually was not that hard. And yes, Audrey wasn't involved because it was a surprise
It was
for you.
obviously.
Yep, it was a surprise for Audrey. So how I planned it was probably a week and a half before I came up is when I actually called Audrey's dad to ask for his permission. And then after I asked for his permission, which obviously he granted to me, we started planning meeting up. So first we just had to decide on a location. He gave me a couple ideas, and what we decided on was in the Tetons, Grand Tetons in Wyoming. And so then we just planned, after we had the location, then we planned a day and like a rough time. And honestly, a lot of the specific planning for the surprise was like the morning of, while I was driving out to see you.
Really?
Yeah, like I was talking to your dad on the phone like while I was driving out to come surprise you. Like setting up like, oh, what time should we be there? I'm like, okay, well, I'll probably be there around like 12:30, so be on the trail at like by like 12:45, and then yeah, so that kind of thing.
Wow.
And then as far as like how did I get it to be so that Audrey didn't see me running up behind her, that just kind of happened perfectly. My original plan was to pick a spot on the trail and just wait there. But after I waited for like 45 minutes, I started walking back down the trail because I was starting to freak out if they were even on the trail or on the right trail. So I was freaking out. But then when I saw them, Audrey actually had her back turned to me in a stroke of pure luck. And
Yeah, you're
just
so lucky
a
I didn't
miracle.
see you.
Yeah, so I got to run up behind her and surprise her from behind.
That was
which
so
was
cute.
Awesome.
The reason why he was waiting 45 minutes was because in our video, as you guys could tell, I kept going off the trail looking at rocks and flowers and butterflies, so hint, I was
Yeah.
distracted, but I also didn't know. So
For real.
sorry.
Yeah. Okay, next question is, after you're married, are you going to buy a house or live at that YouTube family's house? We're definitely buying our own place. We're not living with either of our families. We'll be getting our own place, whether that's an actual house that we're renting or an apartment that we're renting. We're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Video with that whole fiasco and journey will be up on Audrey and Spencer, our combined channel. But yeah, we're still trying to find a place right now, which is being super hard because the house market is crazy right now. Because
It's
like there's
insane.
less people listing houses because of the pandemic, I think, but the demand is there just as much. So like houses and contracts are just like flying off the shelves, if you will. Like it's just it's going so fast. You're seeing things posted 3 days ago like already under contract. and
Yeah.
it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. So finding a place is proving to be kind of difficult. So wish us luck in that. Next question is, what are you most excited for? And I guess that's just kind of as far as engagement and after being married goes. Honestly, I'm just excited to be able to live on our own and be a little more independent, and to, I don't know, like I just kind of, every time I think about like living with you, I think about just like the evenings that we get to spend together. As we're wrapping up our work for the day and we sit down and have dinner, hopefully not at 9 o'clock.
Oh gosh, you should explain that because our eating schedule right now is
Right
so
now we've been
bad.
so busy that we eat breakfast at like 11, lunch at like 4:30, and dinner at like between
12.
10 and midnight.
Yeah.
It's
Which
so
is
bad.
worse than my family's eating schedule because
It
my
is.
family, we eat at like whenever you get up, so like around 8, 9. Then we have lunch around 2 and dinner at 9. Not a
Yeah.
normal schedule, but now
No.
it's even more messed up. Like, it's because we've been so busy throughout the whole day just trying to get things done for our wedding that we forget to eat.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. So
go team.
Yeah. So yeah, I just think about like wrapping up our work for the day, sitting down, getting to eat dinner, maybe making dinner with you,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
cooking together. I don't know if life will actually allow that kind of stuff, but it should. I mean, that's pretty normal life daydream, so like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just excited to be able to like live together and be more independent with you, so
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Doot. Next question. I probably should have answered this right after the when did I know I wanted to marry you, because it's right along the lines, but how did I know that you were right for me? How did I know that you were who I wanted to marry? And honestly, the answer to that is because it all felt really natural. Like, you know, like the growth of our relationship just came super naturally, and I could tell that we just clicked really naturally, and we naturally became like best friends.
Yeah.
Like it all just happened so naturally, and
It was easy.
like we just get along so well that like eventually I just kind of realized like I knew that I liked you / loved you so much that like I didn't really want anybody else at that point.
Aww, it's so cute.
You know?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I guess there's just, I don't remember a specific day, but there was a point at which I realized that like, that yeah, I wanted to marry you because everything was just so fun and natural, and it all clicked so well that like, why would I want anybody else?
Yeah.
You know?
I would say the same thing for me. Also, like, I feel like I could be myself like 100% around you too. Like, I don't have to like pretend to be anyone else.
Yeah.
So it's just all natural and it's so nice. Yeah. We have lots of fun together.
So, yeah. To give some unwarranted relationship advice, if you're looking for a relationship, look for what's natural.
Yeah.
Don't try to force anything. Don't try to like make it work. If it's not happening, then like, if it's like naturally not working for you, then I don't know.
Yeah, it's
from my
hard.
experience, I would just say look for what's natural.
Dating is hard, but I feel like the best thing to do is become friends with someone before you become anything else. Like when you date someone to be a friend first,
Yeah.
and then move forward. Don't date someone to just hurry and like skip steps.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like you don't have that baseline of friendship that's essential.
Yeah. I agree.
There's some advice. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
This is whatever.
Okay, next question. How nerve-wracking was it to ask Audrey on a scale of 1 to 10? And since we had actually talked about the proposal concept before it even happened, because neither of us really like the idea of it being like a 100% complete surprise. And could you imagine if you proposed to someone without them knowing and they said no?
That'd be
That
so
would be
embarrassing.
so awkward. So we felt like the best way to do it is to like make sure they know it's coming to some extent. Not like the specific day, but being like, hey, like, should we get married?
Yeah.
And like kind of just have that discussion and be like, do we really want to take this all the way to like getting married?
Yeah.
Before actually doing a proposal. And then I guess at that point a proposal is just kind of a formality.
Yeah.
Because you've already technically known about it, but yeah.
You want to make sure you're on the same page.
I knew Audrey would say yes, so it actually wasn't that nerve-wracking. Thinking about the times when like I felt my most nervous. It was just like the complete heart racing, just like can't even breathe kind of nervous. Going off that as a 10, I would say honestly just like a middle 5.
Okay.
You know? Like,
'Cause-
it was nervous. Like, yeah, it was just like in the middle. It was like nervous, but not like nerve-wracking, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
I had nerves, but it
As you,
wasn't,
like, most
as you
people.
should.
Yeah, like everyone does. It's a proposal.
Yeah, but it wasn't like nerve-wracking. Okay, and then I had a couple questions. When are we getting married? I mean, I feel like we already kind of announced this, but for anybody who didn't know yet, we're planning on like mid to late September for our wedding, which is a super short engagement. But like I said before, like we just want to get it done. We're tired of waiting. We'll just
Yeah.
get it done. So yeah, we're planning on getting married in like the next month or so, mid to late September. Yep. So we got a lot to do before.
We
then.
have so much.
And then 2 more questions, one of them being, how long did I have to look at rings before I knew that that was the ring that I wanted to get you? And to be honest, like 30 minutes. I'm not even lying. Like, Audrey told me that she thought it'd be kind of cool if I got her an opal engagement ring, because opals are, I guess, a little trendier right now or something.
Well,
And
it's my
your
birthstone, and I didn't really want like a classic
typical ring.
diamond
Yeah.
ring. I thought it was cool to have a different gemstone.
Yeah. And I was definitely on a budget, and all the diamond rings that I saw that were cheap were the kind where like the diamond is like sticking out from the ring, like half an inch. That's an exaggeration, but like, you know, the kind where it's just like a small ring and then the diamond is just like sitting on top of it, and those tend to be really sharp. Like, if you're not careful with those like can like rip holes in your clothes.
Yeah,
Like,
it would snag on a lot
And
of
I didn't want to
things.
get her something like that, so an opal turned to be a lot more rounded and less jagged.
I mean, you
which
do
I
have
liked.
to take care of opals more because they
Yeah.
are a softer stone.
But-
Softer stone, yeah.
That's a team.
But I like
Yeah.
it. It's pretty.
But yeah, so after Audrey told me that she'd like an opal ring, I got on a site that had opal rings, looked through them, and saw that design, and was like, that's it. That's the one.
Full send.
Full send. So I literally looked at rings for like no longer than 30 minutes before I'd picked one.
I know. I remember you
I'm easy.
saying. I remember you saying
so
you were
easy.
looking at. That's true. I remember you saying you were looking at rings, just out of curiosity, just because
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you wanted to see what there was. And then one day you're like, I found the one, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the like already? Like you were just. I think it was the same day that we were just like looking because we were just wondering what there was out there. And like I found it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It was fast.
Yeah. Okay, so last question. Do y'all plan to leave Utah or stay there close to Audrey's family? And yes and no. We're planning on staying in Utah until we finish college for sure, and then after that,
We don't know.
haven't decided yet. So
Yeah.
that's the short answer, and there's really not much more to say about it. So
We'll see what the future brings.
yeah. Anyway, that's it for the questions. Thank you guys so much for submitting them. If you guys want more questions answered, if you want like a part 2 to this Q&A, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the questions. Be sure to go check out Odd Vlogs and our new combined channel, Audrey and Spencer.
Self-promo.
Right now the channel is not searching up very well, so you might have to click on our video and then just go to the channel from there right now. But
It's
yeah,
also in the description.
it is in the description. Link in the below. Link in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.